Hello, my name's Acidical Portal, and welcome to my next video. This is a Joe Rogan style video, aka also a podcast, and I have three guests with me. In future episodes, we're going to have more guests, but I figured for a change of content style that you could get to know us a little bit more personally through these videos, and it's a laid back video. And I hope everyone enjoys the video. So, all right. So I will introduce the three people that I have with me. Uh, the first one I will introduce. I'm just gonna go down the list on my server. So, Monarchy of Roses, also known as Osiris. Say hi.
Hey, I'm Osiris.
All right. And then we have Lean, which is a moderator in my server. Say hi.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lean. I rule over you. Don't get on my bad side or I will ban you. Bye bye.
Sounds good. Uh, and then we got Tim Tan. People just call him Tim though. Hey, Tim, say some shit.
Hello, it is I, the funny man.
All right, so pretty much everyone's introduced now. I said shit after the 30-second mark, so I think you guys are cool to talk now. So, talk about
Yes.
what you want.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
well, before the chat, me and Tim are having a really interesting conversation, and let's start off with that. What is your favorite Clone Wars character? We can talk about the 2D or 3D version.
So for Clone Wars characters, honestly, I'm probably just going to go with either oh, who was he? He was one of the clones, but he what was his name? I haven't seen Clone Wars since like
Cody,
2010. Give me a
Rex,
minute. Rex, yeah, Rex is the
yeah,
best one.
Vex is cool. I, what
I
about
literally
you?
haven't seen that show in so long.
I haven't really watched it since 2022. That's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Connor, what about you?
Mace Windu.
Yes. Lean?
Ace
Uh,
is
um,
Even
oh,
though Mace Windu's a dick.
Yes, he is.
yeah, I was never really into Star Wars. I'm kind of a
Oh,
loser.
well, well, as
Uh,
Connor obviously knows,
ban me.
Clone Wars, the Clone Wars is like my favorite TV show. He got me into it over a decade ago. My favorite characters are Darth Maul, Cad Bane, Asajj Ventress, Rex, and Ahsoka. I also love Obi-Wan though, and General Grievous.
That's pretty cool.
trying to remember who was the spider guy from Clone Wars.
Oh,
Spider Grievous.
that is Admiral Trench.
Trench was okay. His design was pretty neat, but
Yeah. You know what one character from the Clone Wars I cannot stand whatsoever? Fog Krell, the Jedi Master.
understandable.
Yes.
Understandable.
I mean,
Mankind is
yeah, but props to whoever wrote that show because if you can make a character that hateable while actually having good writing, hint, hint, then you've done a great job. Because there's many hated Star Wars characters, but because of bad writing, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
we need not bring up those horrid films.
Yeah, but to have a character that's intentionally hated because of what he does is just really good writing, in my opinion. It really shows off the skill. That is why the Umbrella arc is one of my favorites. It's just so dark as well.
Bet I'm thinking about the beginning of the recording, and I bet because of the thumbnail, it's gonna have man. All the people who look at the Arkham subreddit are gonna get recommended this video.
Man.
I mean, it's to be fair. It's kind of the point.
There's a YTP of Megamind, but instead of Metro Man, it's just Man, and he's holding a gun.
Man.
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 And
So
Spider Man, it says Spider Man, but he has no powers, and it's just Man.
yeah, dude, the Flash without any powers.
Have you guys heard of the YouTube channel Nathan Barnett? He also has a YouTube channel called Dad, and then he has another one called Man.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. He's cool. Didn't he do Creator Clash and beat the shit out of
Yeah,
someone?
he did a boxing match, and he's also a stuntman. So he does like he actually played as Trevor in a music video from GTA, and he looks a lot like him too.
Who did
Wait,
he beat up? I don't remember.
wait.
He was. Hey Dev,
I thought it
remember the
was.
guy? It was called the worst song ever, and he was on a
Yes.
mattress. Yeah, it was that guy.
Oh, I was just about to ask you. That was horrible.
Yeah, that's
Just
kind
leaked
of the point.
Osiris's name.
Trying to
What?
think of what else
Wait,
we could
what?
talk about.
Green? Can you repeat yourself?
He just leaked Osiris's name.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hey, that's fine.
Cut it out later when you have to when you release the
I
video.
didn't notice it, so I don't care. It's not like
He's
my
said your
name.
name in videos before too.
Yeah, he has. Wait, he talks about me in videos?
You don't watch his videos?
Hey, he doesn't read my book.
Fake fan.
I mean, to be fair, I'm the only person that's even interested in your book.
Yeah.
I have watched Connor's videos a few times.
Lean is a Chad because he sat through a 7-hour live stream I did reacting to an album. And I was up until
Wait,
about
yeah.
6 in the morning. I mean,
Wait,
I stayed up until 4 in the morning for that, and my
Yeah.
grandmother walked in on me in my room, just freaking sitting there chatting.
Being someone who stayed up for 4 days straight before.
I mean, me and Connor, we once stayed up for 2 days straight before together. His grandmother
Oh, yeah.
yelled at us.
Connor, I'm trying to. Could you maybe move the recording screen off the recording software to like the PNG of the thumbnail or something?
well, no, the
They
Yeah.
thing
aren't-
is,
We're
but
just
the
stop
thing
streaming.
is, if you guys know anything about editing videos, I can just put a image over it. Problem solved.
Okay.
Well,
People
it's
can
also
Or you
just
could
like
just
weird.
stop
But I
streaming.
can see this.
It's also weird to look like an infinite loop of just editing software on editing software.
Yeah, that's how
Forever and
editing
ever.
software works, or rather, recording software, because it's like a mirror. It keeps reflecting its own image forever.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
ever.
would be
And
awesome?
ever.
Just
And ever.
put a potato on top of there.
A potato.
I'm trying to think of what we.
Yes, potato.
I'm thinking of other conversations we could have.
What is your favorite dish that involves a potato?
What? My favorite what that involves a potato?
Dish.
You do realize I'm an Idahoan, right?
You do realize I'm Irish, right?
I'm German, so I don't care.
We rule the potatoes.
We ruled them before you.
And then y'all lost them.
We colonized them.
We are the potatoes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, who
Osiris
has a giant potato, huh? Who has a giant potato that they drop on the Super Bowl each year?
Kentucky.
That's what I thought.
Kentucky.
No, it's Idaho.
Yeah, but Idaho is like only just a potato farm and that's it. There's like 6 people in there.
Contrary to popular belief, Idaho is actually a kind of very populated state, and all the Californians are moving up here. And we also don't farm any potatoes.
Why are the Californians moving?
I mean,
Because California sucks.
hey,
Fair.
that's one good thing about
And
California.
Idaho's pretty.
The music. The music in California is great.
Yeah, but the place itself is ass.
Yeah, all my favorite bands are from California.
Man, this podcast episode is going to turn to hating on California episode.
Wait a minute, I thought we weren't talking about like things like hating on people.
It's not. It's
This,
not politics or
We're
anything
just
bad.
hating on
We're just talking about
California as a
how
whole, I
cheap
yeah,
guess.
California is.
I mean,
It's just California.
yeah, I say I know California pretty well. I drove on the streets of LA for most of my life.
Are you
The
talking
only
about
thing
Okay.
good about
GTA?
California,
Yes, yes, I am.
the only thing good about California is GTA.
And the music. Red Hot Chili Peppers came from California, and you can tell. That's all
Mhm.
they fucking sing about.
Oh, I didn't
I
know that.
wonder.
I need to
I
listen to more Red Mud.
I had to look up and see if there are any main bands that exist that have
There's
come from here.
actually one of my good friends, Connor's actually met him before. He, and yes, I can say his name because he's trying to get more views on his music. His name's Kyle, and he's in this band called Moxie. It's kind of like a late 80s, 90s hard rock ish band with influences from like Green Day and Nirvana and Chili Peppers and Smashing Pumpkins and bands kind of like that.
You know, I thought about it, and then I was like, wait, I'm related to someone who plays music and came from Maine, but I
Yeah,
don't remember what
I
her
was
name was.
actually almost in the band before, but
I think she was one of my cousins. I don't remember. But I remember my mom talking about it a long ass time ago when I was like 15 or something. I don't remember, but there are a lot of bands that have come from Maine apparently.
yeah, I'm going to send a song in chat, and it's actually a song about Maine from a guy from Maine.
Nah, okay. Sorry, podcast listeners, you gotta look this shit up on your own. We can't play it.
I
Yeah,
will talk
we'll
about it.
lose.
Once I send it to you guys, I'm going to talk about it, of course. But it's a
Well, don't, because we can't listen to it until after the podcast. It can be the next episode.
yeah. I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, just like basic knowledge of it.
Sweet
It's
thumbnail.
yeah, it's a '60s country song called "Tombstone Every Mile."
I'm going to mute up and take a listen.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
while Lean's muted up. Do you guys know where Route 2A is up by uh Holton?
No.
Really? You never been up that way before?
Don't
No,
guys,
the
don't
most
dox
north I've
yourselves.
been,
Not Connor.
the most north I've been is where I am currently. I don't go
Yeah,
north.
well, I go up to Holton a couple times a year, and there's this one road up by a town called Samir Mills, like right south of that. Because the way that Route 2 works is it's kind of like an alternative to I-95 at some places. Because past Old Town, there's not really much. Because you have the interstate, you have Route 2, and you have Route 1, which follows the coast. They all meet up in Holton. Now, I-95 kind of goes way more towards Millinocket, while Route 2 kind of stays like kind of diagonal and heads towards Lincoln, while Route 1 just goes straight down and follows the border. And Route 2 is splits up into Route 2 itself follows the interstate, while Route 2A follows more so like away
Dog.
from the interstate. And Route 2, back in the 60s, Route 2A at least, was really dangerous in the wintertime because it would turn all ice. And there's truck drivers that would drive up from Holton with potatoes down to Boston, and at least 6 of them died each year. That song was kind of like a protest song for Maine to extend I-95 up to Holton, which worked. So kind of also a history lesson at the same time.
All right. Well, it turns out that you can't watch a YouTube video while you're on a Discord call while you're on a phone. So
What the fuck?
Lean, did you hear what I said about the song at least?
Yes, I did,
Yeah.
because I was only on the YouTube link for like 3 seconds, and I couldn't hear a thing, so.
Oh, that sucks. But I kind of want to warn you, it's 60s country, so it's it might not be to your taste, but I still recommend it. It's really freaking good.
Yeah.
Well, so far, this has been Star Wars Man in a history lesson about 60s country song and hating on California for some reason.
Hmm.
Well, California is just a bad
That's,
place to live.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, California is like the topic of everything. When in doubt, California and New York.
And
Am I
not
right?
to mention when it comes to YouTube, like a ton of famous YouTubers live in California, and there's
Yeah,
just a lot of Hollywood, and you know.
There's
yeah,
also more YouTubers in Texas.
Okay,
yeah.
that's actually good to know. I'm actually from Texas, but I've only lived there for like not that long.
Average Oompa villain here.
Yeah, and something I also noticed is that in the 90s, the West Coast kind of had its moment to shine away from California for a few years before the West hip hop scene really showed up in Green Day, Dookie, Seattle. I assume you guys are at least a little bit familiar with the Seattle movement of the late 80s and early 90s.
Nope.
I don't pay attention to history, so no.
It's not history, it's more so music history. There's
Okay,
kind
then
of
I'll
these
pay attention to music history.
there's these four bands that kind of shined out from the Seattle area in the late 90s. Pearl Jam, Alice in
hmm
Chains, Soundgarden, and Nirvana.
hmm
It was officially known as the grunge movement. And it
I don't know much about music history other than metal because I listen to a lot of metal, like Metallica.
yeah, I
Uh,
kind of in high school I took a class called history of music, and my teacher didn't really talk much about the history of music, which sucked. So I just looked a bunch on my own. I mean, one thing I learned about, I'm not going to talk much about, was Woodstock 99. That thing was a disaster.
all right.
And
Um,
ice, and it was mostly headlining big metal bands at the time, like Limp Bizkit, which explains why it was a disaster. But it also had bands like people like Alanis Morissette and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I honestly can't think of any other acts from Woodstock 99.
all right. Well, just gonna change subjects. That way we have more stuff to talk about.
Yes, I'm just rambling on.
I was going to say the podcast is a little quiet currently. It's time to swap again.
Yeah,
Um, Half-Life lore. Do y'all know anything about that game series?
nope.
Huh.
What
Well,
is something
Well,
that we
I
all know? Like all of us.
Oh, I
potatoes.
do. I do.
I was gonna say
Potatoes.
I'm
Half-Life.
streaming Half-Life.
Let's talk about potatoes.
Potatoes
No.
are boring, though. Other
Yeah.
than the freaking Idaho's potato candy, that thing sucks.
Shepherd's pie is pretty good though.
Potato candy
Um,
You
sucks.
know, we should talk about we should talk about how through generations of being poor in the past, we've come to like food that poor people used to eat, like
yeah,
shepherd's pie, for example.
shepherd's pie is the best.
Through generations of being poor in the past, your bloodline has likely gotten used to and started enjoying the flavor of foods that rich people do not eat, like
Yeah,
like shepherd's pie or pizza or that sort of stuff.
yeah. You know
The
what?
Idaho's
Honestly,
Spud candy
you
is
know what?
worse than whatever peasants ate in the 1600s.
You know a poor man's food that's really freaking good. Have any of you guys ever tried hamburger helper?
Yes.
Yep.
That
That is a household staple I think everybody has.
yes, that shit is the best. So good.
As a fellow poor person, I understand and agree.
As a fellow poor person myself,
And something really good is I know Connor knows what I'm talking about because I made this for him before. Remember the Alfredo that always came in like the greenish bags? I think it's pasta sides.
Um,
No.
I
I'll
might.
send. I'll send a picture of it.
We're not even on a digital reader.
Yeah, I'll send a picture of it. Give me a second. Dang it! It sent me on Amazon. Wants me to buy it for $25.15. I'm not spending.
No,
I'm not
but
spending $30 on something I can get at my local grocery market. Oh, this isn't it. Sorry, I sent the wrong thing.
like, why would I spend all this money when I can either go make it or go buy it for cheap? Like,
Exactly.
dude. Alfredo is so good though.
Yeah,
It
Like any
is
this
I'm
good.
stuff.
not a fan of Alfredo
Um,
personally.
this
cheap
stuff. Like,
Alfredo, microwave Alfredo, all of it's good.
yeah,
I just
this.
don't like. I don't like Alfredo sauce specifically, but I like others cheese.
Well,
You don't
I
know
put
Alfredo
on
cheese?
pastas because the store that Connor and I go to, it's like the closest to us, where I grew up at least. The spaghetti was only like $1 for a pound, like 128 for a pound. I mean, it used to be 88 cents per pound.
I would stock up on so much fucking spaghetti. I would be eating
We
for
had
years.
4 pounds of spaghetti for supper, and we had no leftovers.
Based.
Uh,
And there's 4 people in the family. My mother would eat maybe like a small bowl of spaghetti. She never liked it. My father would eat 2 pounds, and my brother and I would split a pound and a half, just about.
Based.
Yes.
40-minute mark, boys.
Damn. Already? Damn.
Wow. Wow. Time flies when you throw a clock out the window.
Yeah. Time flies when you talk about poor food. Another really good thing is
Time just fucking
ramen
flies in general.
noodles.
Okay.
Hmm?
I said time just fucking flies in general.
Yeah. Wanna know another really good thing? I know I made this for you, Connor. Ramen noodles. The stuff that comes in the square package.
Yeah.
Those
Hot
stuff.
ramen, yummy.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like
did.
35 cents you can get it for. Pretty damn
Yeah.
low
Did
And
key.
you guys know that ramen noodle packets are one chemical away from being just plastic?
what? So you're telling me I
The more
grew up on eating?
microplastics, the better, man.
Yes. Plastic tastes pretty damn good then.
Yeah, I'm telling you straight up, there is one chemical that isn't in ramen, but if it was, the ramen would literally be plastic.
And we share genes with bananas. What about it?
We are
Actually, we
babies.
share more genes with mushrooms, but you know.
We still share genes with bananas. And
I know,
mushrooms
we,
have
we,
brains,
share, we
so
share more genes with mushrooms than we do monkeys.
When I hear monkey, only thing I can think of Curious George, and it's not.
Whenever,
He's not even a monkey. He's an ape.
whenever I think of monkeys, my mind goes to a fucking orangutan, which isn't even a monkey, it's also just a
M-
big ape.
Mine goes to Donkey
monkey.
Kong as well.
I just
I
think
think
of
of the flying
Return to
gorilla video
Monkey.
game.
Or my brain goes to spinning monkey, because spinning monkey.
Yes.
Wait, boys, Connor was gonna say something.
No, I
Oh,
just
Ooh,
said I just think of Reject Humanity, Return to Monkey.
yes.
Oh
we
my god,
should.
yes.
We should.
Now, when I hear cat, do you know the first thing I think of? I'll send in the GIF. Um.
GIF.
If I ever find a device to unevolve a human, I'm doing it. I'm
Yes.
returning us to monkey.
Do it immediately. The moment you lay eyes on it,
Yeah,
it will
I'll
be your
point at the
mission.
nose first and then go.
Alright, these two babies.
What? Hmm?
Like you are too human. You must go back.
Yes. I actually wait. If I share my screen, will you guys be able to see the meme?
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen for a second so I
Word
can
name.
share the
Okay,
memes.
Connor will be unable to put them in the video, I think. No, that's just record.
Lean just saw them. Okay. Share my screen. Discord. I think Connor will still be able to.
Man.
Do you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yes, I see the cat.
Yes. And the other thing I think of when I hear cat.
iPhone user spot. Whoa.
Understandable. Destroy them. Toyota.
iPhone user spotted.
Yes, I'm an iPhone user.
Oh, cringe. I use Samsung like the rest of the world.
Hey, Peak Poor uses iPhone.
No, peak
You
poor
mean
people
poor
use
people
more
use iPhones?
affordable
What?
phone.
Hey, we got a good deal. 8
iPhone
years.
8s still cost like $800, dude.
We
Why would
don't
I
even have
want?
to pay for these. We use the thing we use, which I think it's all in America, Verizon. If we got a phone, the iPhone 2, for really cheap, when the iPhone 6 just came out.
But
My
why would?
parents and
You
Why would
saying
I
you're
buy
running on an iPhone
a
2 at the moment?
phone when
no,
I can buy a
no.
cheaper
After,
phone and have more stuff I can do on it?
after so many years, Verizon has a deal that you get to trade in your phone for the new one for really, really cheap. So that's what my parents do, and that's how we get new phones because we can't afford to buy new ones. We trade them in, and that's how I got my iPhone 13. I traded them in.
Still cringe
Like,
iPhone user.
believe me, I want a Google Pixel.
iPhone's the worst.
Yes, it is.
iPhone is the just lowest you can get.
Yes,
See, people flex with iPhones, and then I pull up the ability, how I can actually do shit on my phone. I'm like,
The only thing good about iPhone, the only thing good is that it has a built-in screen record. That's it.
yes. And who even uses that?
A
like
fair amount
why,
of people, apparently.
why would I want to record my screen when I don't even like? It's my phone. The fuck would I record? It's a phone.
Roblox.
I've actually had quite a few moments that I've wanted to record on my phone.
I mean, come on. You have to show your two viewers the new Skibidi Toilet Tycoon.
Uh,
Do not bring up that
you
fucking name again. It's ruined
don't
animation.
ever,
Yes,
So
don't
I
why
think
even
is
bring
that
up
so
the
bad?
creator's name.
7-year-olds have taken over YouTube.
Have
It's baby
2-year-olds.
sensory, that's why.
Yes,
Do you want to know what if I have if I have children, I'm going to force them to watch the shit I watch so they're cultured and
yes.
actually know.
If I have children, they're gonna be
A child of
screaming.
culture, I see.
If
Yeah,
I
I
have a
grew up
child,
watching
they're
Adventure
gonna be.
Time and Ben 10, good shows.
Yes. If I had a kid, my nursery rhyme will be "Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beast in your head, in the closet in your head." That's gonna be the nursery rhyme.
Yeah, definitely not the actual monster in your closet. His name is Steve. Leave him alone. He's cool.
Steve.
Steve's a good dude.
He is. He's a shadow dude. He fucking lurks in the corner. He's tall and lanky and has white eyes and glowing teeth. Leave him alone, and he'll leave
Well,
you alone.
remember,
Sounds like my dad. He's got the same name too. That's crazy.
Oh,
um,
damn.
I hope that Steve's not in the corner.
Steve likes ham sandwiches. Make him one, and he'll leave you alone.
Oh yeah, Steve loves it. This sounds like a Backrooms character.
If you sacrifice
It,
one
it's
ham sandwich a
actually.
day to Steve, he shall leave thy alone.
You want to know something? When I was at my friend's house, I actually did like a little fucking quote unquote seance. It was our dumbasses, so we probably didn't do it right. But that's how I contacted Steve. It's a real entity that exists.
Well,
Or you contacted Steve? What? Wait, what? Did you draw a pentagram around a ham sandwich? Is that what you said?
No, no, God, I wish. You know, that probably would have been more effective. But you know, but no,
well,
I basically manifested Steve into existence through just pure thought forms.
okay. Well, back onto the
Oh
subject of
wait,
cringy stuff quickly. Remember back when we were all kids in like the good old days of early YouTube? The most famous thing was the duck song
Minecraft
and beep
1.8.
beep, I'm a sheep.
Oh, Minecraft 1.8 was the shit. That was good.
Yes.
Dude, I didn't have Wi-Fi for the longest time, and like there was still 1.8 on like the PS4 back then,
When I
and
was,
I didn't up I didn't
I
update
didn't
my PS4 like 2019.
when I was younger, I didn't have the real Minecraft that cost money, so I had to play the educational edition. I was
Yeah, but now you need a freaking account to play Education Edition. That sucks.
how the fuck do you
You need
need an
like a
account?
school
This is
account
the
to play
free
Education
game. This
Edition.
was the free version for the dumb poor kids who couldn't afford real Minecraft.
Well,
It was only like $8 on for Pocket Edition, bro.
this is
I
the
know.
longest time
I still couldn't
I couldn't
afford it.
afford Minecraft either. I had to go to Connor's house just so I could play for
Oh,
years.
so that's
So
why you only came over to my house so you could play Minecraft.
yes.
No hesitation. Yes, correct.
I mean, he knows the truth. We were real good friends back then. We played Minecraft, and more Minecraft, and Indiana Jones too. The more Minecraft.
I played Minecraft with Connor a few times. I think it's like
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
remember, a long time ago.
Yeah. Now, back when I was in fourth grade, this was even before Connor started his first channel. I had a channel named Mr. Xbon. Unfortunately, YouTube deleted it.
I'm
Had
debating playing Titanfall or not.
Damn.
Yeah, and Connor was in one of the videos. We played
Hey,
build.
wait a minute. You just cut off Tim.
Oh, sorry, Tim.
What an
What?
asshole.
No, I'm talking about. I'm just talking about playing Titanfall. I'm gonna play that while we have the podcast going.
Yes, but honestly, who would want to watch just four people ramble on the most random subjects ever? Wait, that's every podcast ever.
Have
Yeah,
you heard of Joe Rogan?
Honestly, I've watched one of his episodes with Anthony Kiedis.
I haven't
I
watched a single Joe Rogan episode.
I
I
think I
only
watched.
watched clips on YouTube, and that was because he was interviewing one of my favorite musicians of all time, Anthony Kiedis. He's a 61-year-old dude who doesn't know what shit means and always raps about California.
Tim, you just can't get a word out, can you?
Sorry, there's background noise in my mic.
Tim, speak.
Balls. There, I've spoken.
I have spoken.
The man has speaketh.
Oh,
Someone ever tells me to speak, that's usually my first response. Just balls.
wait.
Testicles.
Do we have a sponsor? Testicles. Do we have a sponsor?
No.
No,
A
I'm not that
sponsor
big of a channel.
already?
Jeez.
Once
No.
you get to like 1,000 subs, I think they start offering small sponsorships.
Yeah, like
You know what?
incredibly small
That's
ones.
what happened to Colin.
You know
In
what?
D&D, my buddy Adam and I in our campaign, he knows a spell called testicular torsion. He gets to cast it on any male enemy, and he literally just squeezes. He's literally just twists their nuts and kills them. I just wanted that information to be known.
Nut squeeze.
Testicular torsion.
Hi. So, if you could have any company in the world sponsor you, why would it be?
Probably Toys R Us because it was an awesome company and I want them to come back.
You know who
Pepsi.
I would have sponsor me?
Hmm.
Spirit Halloween.
Uh,
You know who have sponsored me? Pepsi. So they can send me free Pepsi.
Yes, I'm not as good as Titanfall like as I thought I was.
You know, speaking of games, I recently started up again on Super Mario RPG. Not on the Switch, but on the classic SNES. I forgot how good that game was. Has anyone played that game before?
Which game? I'm sorry.
Super Mario
Focus.
RPG.
Oh, no, I've played no Mario games.
Ooh, well,
I'm
as
not a
judgment,
Nintendo fan. I've played Smash, and that's about it.
I'm not a Nintendo fan, but I'm a Mario fan. Well, an older
Are a
Mario fan.
Nintendo fan.
I'm probably one of the few people who does not like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It looks absolutely dumb. It either looks like a game that's overmade for kids or a game that makes you feel like you're on an acid trip.
I've honestly been more of a fan of like the Sonic series than Mario because, well, I don't know,
Oh,
Funny Blue Hedgehog, Go Burt, and I was too poor to afford a Nintendo.
well, only we had every single Nintendo because we my parents grew up on Nintendo, so we had the SNES, the NES, and the N64 and the GameCube, and we got the Wii like 6 years after it came out. But that was the only video game consoles we had for the longest time.
You got the Wii in 2016?
No, 2012.
Then that's only like 2 years after it came out.
No, came out in 2006.
I thought it came out in
I
2010.
grew up playing on
No,
Xbox, or I think the Xbox was the earliest console I owned was the
no.
360.
One of the first consoles I remember, like vividly remember playing, was the Xbox 360. But that was because my best friend just got the Xbox 360, and he introduced me to Minecraft, and that's why I went over to his house for Minecraft.
Nice.
Yes, I used Connor for Minecraft. I'm a horrible person.
Right. You get shot in the ass from these enemies.
You get
Um,
what in the ass? Excuse me.
make shot in the
Yeah.
ass. They're shooting me with bullets, and I'm dying.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes. In another game that I also been playing a lot was Mario 3, and I figured out Game Genie for the first time. So I completely made that game completely scuffed, like to the point where the graphics are like all fucked up.
Yep.
And I'm actually thinking about trying to figure out how to record that so I can just showcase some of the weird cheat codes I found. Some of them are like invincibility, infinite lives, but some of them are basically like, do you want fireplace to be able to shoot infinite fireballs at you and make the game impossibly difficult? Click yes to continue.
Understandable. When I was playing with my Xbox 360, I found out most of the I honestly play a lot of GTA.
Oh yeah. Some of the
I was
GTA codes was scuffed as well.
I remember them. I agree. They were very scuffed.
You know what would have been a really good GTA code? Spawn invincible tank. Not one
Yeah.
that you not one you can get into. One that tries to kill you.
Me when I entered the funny Air Force base.
Honestly, that was the best part of the game, just seeing if you can survive the airbase long enough to get a tank.
If you can, well, you've earned it. I
Yes.
just heard the One Piece riff in the background. I don't know where it came from. I just heard like yeah, I'll say yes. I've been watching One Piece. I've been trying to become cultured in anime.
I never got into anime, so I decided to be cultured in something completely different. Walter.
Understandable. I've also watched all of Breaking Bad.
Yes. Honestly, since I don't want to spoil it, this is one thing I'm gonna put in there. I prefer Walter bald. He looks
Same.
weird. He looks weird with hair. I mean, any interviews and stuff like that, and any other show he's in around that time, he looks completely normal. But in the setting of a meth lab, he looks better with a hat and glasses. Yeah,
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. So, I assume everyone here has played the GTA Online before and
Oh,
dealt with modders.
what do you
Oh,
think
you
Yes.
of
haven't?
the GTA 6 trailer?
Ooh, I seen that once or twice. It's pretty good.
I think it looks alright, but I really hope it's good.
Yeah,
I hope it stays
I'm amazed it's not.
GTA. They
yeah,
I'm
don't
amazed
fuck
it's not
that.
age restricted yet.
yeah, yeah. That's my biggest fear. They change it too much because, in my opinion, GTA 5 is the perfect GTA game.
I'm amazed. I hope that it somehow one ups RDR2 in every way.
A game I really want to try out if once I get a PC is Lethal Company.
You know, a game I used to watch all the time that I never got to try out. Actually, I forgot it. Never mind. But a Mario game I always want to try that I never got to play was Super Mario Maker. Oh,
I've seen
Simulator.
Super Mario Maker. A lot of it looks good, but I think it looks alright for
Yeah,
a
trucking.
Mario game.
Yeah, Trucking Simulator. That's the game I want to play. I just want to drive across the country and be a trucker.
Yeah, I also want to play Trucking Simulator, but
Yeah.
I want to do it the way Schlatt does it. I would do it. I would definitely play it while high or drunk or something.
Yeah. Yeah, even better.
The true way to play truck
Yeah,
driving
Trucking
simulator.
Simulator. But every 5 miles, I have to take a shot.
I will be dead by I will be dead by morning.
Yes, Trucking Simulator. But I play into a truck. Yeah, yeah. One of the my mother walked in on me watching Slap before, and fortunately, it was one of his better episodes. It was him reading chips.
Lag.
Yeah, and one of the videos I watched from him was him reacting to slideshow presentations, and that was freaking hilarious.
That one was that
Yeah,
one was a really
yeah.
good Schlatt episode.
Oh, my mother also walked in on when they do the bot battles, like the
Welcome to the
bot.
Walked
1
in
hour
when you
mark,
play
boys.
GTA and you're at the strip club.
Oh,
I've had that
even
happen.
less.
They didn't care.
Yeah, even less though. Jay Schlatt plays this game. I think it's Party Box,
He
and
makes me hate it. I know.
Jackbox.
one of Jackbox. Yeah, one of the modes is this rap battle, and they kept on bringing up 9/11.
That's
My
his whole. That's his whole shtick. Did you expect anything else?
Yeah, but my mother walked in right as they mentioned it, and she just said nope and walked out.
Maybe you should start wearing headphones.
God, I'm dying.
It was in my bedroom.
Maybe you should start wearing headphones, man.
It was on my TV.
Maybe you should start plugging a pair of headphones into the back of your TV.
It was a box TV. Don't ask me why I was watching YouTube on a box TV. I was bored.
No, not why. How? How the fuck do you get YouTube to work on a box?
Easy.
Uh,
So in Walmart, they have this CA to an HDMI adapter. It's like $15-20. So you plug in the cables to the box, then the HDMI cord to the box. Then you plug in the box, the wall, the adapter box, and then you get your Roku. Then you plug the Roku into the HDMI, and boom.
Or you could just skip all that hassle and buy a Roku TV.
Why buy a Roku TV when you can just watch it on the horribly pixelated TV that's not meant for an HDMI port?
Understandable.
Yes. I mean, my TV freezes half the time because it can't handle the HDMI.
You can hear Tim's family in the background.
Yes.
Yeah, that is probably going to be a consistent part of the streams. Just because I don't really have a say in what they do. If they're talking, then apologies. But
Do they know what's going on?
yes, they know I am currently in the process of recording, but they do not care.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah. If any of my 8 yappers, my dogs, if any of them go off, I hope and pray that you don't hear them. And if one goes off, all of them go off. So
Luckily,
they're like bombs.
jinx
When
it.
one goes
Don't
off, they
jinx it.
all go off.
one thing I noticed is that this is technically Connor's podcast and we're just guests.
it is Connor's podcast, and we are just guests.
Yeah, he really talks.
Well, that's because
Yeah,
that's because I'm sketching right now. I'm it's my last
Yeah, he's
day
doing
too.
homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, a good subject. Why don't we talk about college and stuff, like education, like what we, if we do
boring.
education, what we want to do?
Well,
I'm not even out of high school yet. How am I supposed to do that?
we could
And
talk
like,
about
I'm not
how the
doing further
education system
education.
sucks.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
does
not.
suck.
Yeah, it does. I mean, obviously, I'm in special ed. I have dyslexia and autism, and it sucks for people like me.
No, the school system just sucks in general. They don't teach you any real skills. They teach you maths, fucking right ELA, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Granted, the thing I'm into, they don't teach at all. I have no experience in it. And in
At my
college,
school,
I want
you can't choose what electives you do. It sucks.
You can't choose.
I want
Damn.
I can't choose.
my
I just want to be able to like have a class that teaches people how to do their taxes and shit like that. You know,
I
life.
Well, I'm in the middle of that.
at all.
My school has one of them.
Mine doesn't.
Ours
No,
I'm in the
my
middle of
don't.
writing checks.
there's also like less than 100 people on it. I live in the middle of nowhere. So my school, I kind of went to 2 high schools. One of them was in the suburbs, like literally right outside one of my state's most populous cities. And so there's like a good 500-600 kids there. That high school sucked. There's violence, gang presence, stuff like that.
Damn. My
Yeah.
violence kind of shit.
But yeah, what if there's like classes for like any subject? What class would you want to take to like further your ideas, like what you want to be when you get older? Like your
I think we're
aspirations.
You know,
I think we're kind of.
I want a
Programming,
class
that would be
that
a cool
teaches
class.
me.
Teach you how to
Yeah.
program.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of humbling Connor
Technically,
with our
they
talkativeness
kind of
at the
have
moment.
that with electronic arts, but
Yeah, we had coding in as an elective at my school, but no one took it except for me because it was the easiest science class, and I hate science. But what I want is musical theory and musical education because that's what I'm interested in, music.
That's what college is for.
Well,
You have
like,
to get through all the useless stuff before you can get to college.
yeah, I mean, I was going to go college, but I had some personal stuff that kind of got in the way of it. Me and Connor was actually going to plan on going to the same college. Gonna hopefully go on that in the spring.
I don't really really think I'm gonna go to college. I don't really see a need for my higher education right now.
Well,
But plus I could always just do it online and shit
yeah,
like
I'm
that.
thinking either music theory or just say heck with it and get my CDL and drive cross country.
Yeah.
Oh, Connor, how's
Yo.
Acidical HQ going?
Oh yes. So in case to anyone knowing, at some point, I'm gonna be building an apartment complex, and well, it's not really an apartment. It's just a garage with an
I
apartment
would say
above
it's
it.
like kind of a barn.
Yeah. Well, I guess the shape of it is kind of like the roof shape of it is like barn shaped, because it's
It's a
uh
fancy shed.
yeah.
Yes,
So it
it's
has
a
a
fancy one.
garage, and then it has the second floor is where I'll actually be, and I plan to use that to like record all my videos, and like save a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff, and
And maybe where we could do an IRL podcast video one day.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was
yeah,
talking about earlier.
yeah.
An IRL
It's
podcast.
gonna be a 30 by 50 foot building, so it'll be pretty big, or 30 by 20 feet, something like that. But
How many bananas is that?
6.
Well, if a banana is about 7 inches,
Can I have that measurement in football
maybe
field?
6. That's just all right. So let's say the banana is 6 inches long, right?
Yes.
That's 60 by 40 bananas.
Wow.
60 by 40 square bananas.
Yes.
What's 60? What's 6 times 4? That's about 100 square bananas.
Wow.
Damn. 100 square foot of bananas.
No, 100 square bananas.
How many bananas will that take though to fill up the entire
Enough
floor?
to fill
Oh
a
wait, no,
van.
that's about 10,000 square bananas or
Yeah.
1,000. I'm bad at math. 1 second.
Yeah, because 6 times 4 is 24. Add the
It's
zero.
enough to kill a
Six-
man. That's all we need to know.
Yes.
6 times. Wait,
This
Dude,
You know,
This-
if you eat your body
I
weight
have some
bananas,
crazy
you'll die a
plans.
that's
very
about
quick
2,400 square bananas.
I have some crazy plans if my channel gets big. Like, I want to build, or if I had the money, I would like build this like giant, like UFO. Like, obviously it's not real, but like, it would be this like UFO
Well,
thing,
make it real.
and
You should
Invade
buy the ALF UFO prop.
invade Pluto.
But I want to learn how to build the technology using a UFO just so I can make one and say fuck you to everyone else.
I kind of want to learn how to make music so I can like suggest a couple of channel intros to Connor one day that kind of fit his theme because that'd be pretty cool if I get to design his
My-
background music.
the music in my channel is like jazz themed, kind of like elevator
well,
music. It's just like
yeah.
pleasant
I-
music that. Go for it.
I have the
AI
exact
generated
track that
music.
you use in your outros downloaded it, and I use it to test headsets,
That's all.
just like this channel called Think Pods does.
Oh,
Wow,
when
that's actually pretty awesome.
I actually use a song to test speakers and headphones when I get them, and it's a couple of vids songs, but right now kind of focused on Hypnotize by System of a Down because it's kind of steady. There's like plenty of instruments.
Good luck
But
using
I
that
always-
on YouTube.
Yeah. Like, it's. Yeah, speaking of that, what is your guys' favorite System of a Down song anyway?
I don't.
Oh,
My
I don't listen to
favorite what?
Wait,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think Lean listens to that band.
Really?
I
I don't
might.
either. I don't listen to 90% of the bands you list. I just listen to what you have to say about them.
Oh, remember my question from last night? Oh, wait, Lean hasn't seen that, has he?
Wait, what have I not seen?
Should I?
Oh, I listen to System of a Down. My favorite. I listen to Chop Suey with my dad a lot.
Ooh, Top Suey's good. Ooh, Tim, should I show my CD collection?
Tim, you
Not
already
current
showed your
item.
CD collection. To
Yes,
us.
but the fans haven't seen it, and Lean hasn't either.
You're gonna hear the
Well, we
word
aren't gonna be
Green Days
showing
and Red
the,
Hot Chili Peppers like many, 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 many times.
Oh, even better. That's
Maybe a
fine.
few too many
Let's have a
times.
China. But how many times they say Green Day?
Yeah, I said Red Hot Chili Peppers and Green Day. You're gonna be saying that a lot.
Yes. If I knew where it
So
was,
I
but how
have a
about this?
band I have a musician recommendation. Technically, so you know the guy who did the entire history of the universe, I guess,
Yes.
Bill Ward.
Oh yeah, I love
He
him.
actually makes music, and his music actually goes kind of hard.
Yeah, his music slaps, dude.
Oh, I found out I have to do something. So be like muted for a couple minutes if that's fine, and I'll
right,
pop right back on.
right,
Okay.
right now I'm listening to a song. Here comes the sun.
Isn't that a Beatles song?
Here comes the sun.
No,
Do, do,
it's not the
do, do.
Beatles. It's not. This one is not the Beatles. It's Bill Wurtz's version.
Uh, I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Uh,
So Connor, how long are we gonna record these episodes? Because we're like already like an hour and 15 minutes in.
We're 55 minutes currently. It's probably not. It's
Wait,
gonna
really?
be like, yeah, maybe like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally like kind of forgot that we didn't start recording the moment we opened the call.
Yeah, that's fair. Because we were talking before that.
Tim, listening to the TV in the background of your mic is just
oh me.
amazing.
Statistically speaking, when it comes down to
It's not Mike. That's just. It's not
Statistically
TV. That's just my
speaking,
stepdad talking.
Yeah, I have no
what's your
idea
dad?
what
Is
the
your
hell.
dad like giving a lecture?
I don't know.
Guess what?
What's your favorite? Lean. What's your favorite Bill Wurtz song?
What's my what?
Favorite Bill Wurtz song?
Oh, I haven't listened to him in a while. Let me look it up.
For me, I'm re-listening to the small playlist I have as his stuff. For me, it's between Got Some Money and probably Here Comes the Sun or More Than a Dream. Those three are my favorites.
I don't think I've actually listened to any of his music in a good bit.
fucking life and it caused me to freeze.
Here, I'll send. You know what? I'll send a link to one of his songs.
Your lifeline, your fucking something about your lifeline and your health line or something they cross and intersect. It means something at that point. There's a whole bunch of weird shit on it.
What is going on?
Like just sending music to the server. That's all. For the
His
chat.
father's giving a lecture about intergalactic space travel or something.
I don't know.
How to
What
travel
is
to
he?
the 14th dimension through quantum tunneling mechanics.
Yeah. Beings of the fifth dimension. Well, if it comes down to the final two.
My God.
Do you regret your decision?
No, I just don't like doing homework.
Oh,
Understandable.
I don't like homework either.
So stupid.
You guys want to check my grades real quick? How screwed am I? Wait, where's my grades?
Let's see how fucked Lean is.
On a
I'm
scale of
very.
1 to 10, how fucked are you?
Alright, check it out. I posted them. I'm screwed.
I got like a D plus right now in my art class.
Wait, I sent a picture of him in the group. In the group chat.
Alright, I'll check it out. Even though you're kind of... Yeah.
My 21 is raised to a 23, by the way.
Which channel is it?
It's in the Mainers podcast.
Oh, okay. B, okay, that's not bad. And then F,
I
F, F, C, F, D. Cool.
Yeah, I went to look in my other CD collection. I couldn't find it, so I kind of want to wait till I can find that because I have like 20 more albums. So I kind of want to wait till I have all 130 CDs to show before I show them off to the road.
Huh? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm listening to Bill Word.
But there's actually this album that I'm checking out.
Mhm.
I know nobody listens to this type of music in here, but it's called Here to the Good Times. It's by Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
Anybody recognize that band at all? Or?
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I know the band, but that's
Yeah, they were 2010's bro country band. The most popular song was Cruise.
if you get the opportunity, you should check out Bill Wirtz from the link I sent.
Ah. Oh. That's to prove how OCD I am. I'm looking on this Google Sheets as people in the Discord know, because I made my own section where I have a Discord bot pick out a random number, and that number I correspond it to my sheets. And actually, Connor, do you mind if I show off some of that quickly? Like, it does show like how
Yes, if
long
you
it is.
want to, yes you can.
You sound like you really don't want to see it.
Connor, you sound very agitated.
Yes, he does.
I just want to work on my homework right now, to be honest.
Yeah. You can, we're kind of talking.
Oh, you silly cow. You
Moo.
silly fucking cow.
Beep, beep.
Moo.
Meow, meow. I'm a cow. He said meow,
Beep,
meow. I'm a
beep.
cow.
I'm going to stab you.
I
Minecraft podcast in Minecraft, I swear.
Tom Scott is amazing.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to put it on. Share my screen. How? Stop. So,
Technical
anybody know?
difficulties.
Yeah. Alright. What can everybody see right now?
Oh God, a list.
Your list.
I think this is my Google Sheets. I'll go buy some of the most popular
Personal.
ones on here, just so we don't spend all day on here. As you can see, this part is the 40s, mostly 40s to 60s. You have some artists like Hank Williams showing up a lot, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, staples. Then you have Dick Colors. He was the one I was talking about earlier. So you can notice you have Bob Dylan. You have the Rolling Stones.
No, why do you sort them by year?
Easy. This is only the start. I'm going to sort out by artist, genre, and subgenre as well.
Yes, but why do you sort them by year, oldest to newest, rather than numerical?
Well, yeah, it's easier to set up that way because if you're like, oh, I like Rap God by Eminem, that's in 2013. You scroll down to 2013. While when you're making it, it's easiest to do by year if you're going to do songs. But once you're done with it, like playlist form, like we can change this up to A to Z. It'll work like that. But this is the easiest way to set up. So as you can see, we're getting more into metal and hard rock. We have more Johnny Cash. We have the Beatles. Only Beatles song I like. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have another Beatles song on here later on. This one,
Black
right
Sabbath.
here, is in GTA 5. That's how I know it.
Can I get
It's-
wait, which
So we're just going through the song list for now.
Yes. You'll quickly start to see who my favorite artists are. But we're getting into the 80s. You have iconic songs from the 80s like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, The Imperial March. And if we go down just a little bit more, we have Twisted Sister, Van Halen, Weird Al, Alabama, Bruce Springsteen. Then do you see the common
well,
theme?
we see. I know full well that you have 1,500 songs in this list. I don't know how
I'm
your
gonna go
phone.
back to watching Connor's infinite stream layout because I don't want to look at that list anymore. It hurts my brain.
It
Oh.
makes my head hurt. As if
Oh.
this doesn't, though.
Oh, I thought this was interesting. Sorry.
It is interesting. It's just a lot. Jesus.
Yeah, well,
It makes people's heads hurt.
yeah. I'll just finish up quickly because. But as you can see, a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
You're
They
starting to
get the
see.
picture.
I'm going to scroll to one of my favorite years of music. Let's start
Whoa,
off
quality just went down.
with right here.
What,
First song.
2020 has the best music? I'm just kidding.
No. This year, in my opinion, is the best year for music.
Who just left?
1991.
Oh, weird.
Green Day, Pearl Jam, Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, I.A.M., Guns N' Roses, Alabama, George Strait. Wait, no, that's 1992.
How many Metallica songs do you have? One or?
Let's see. Let's go up to Metallica. I
I
have
listen to
the
a
entire.
lot of their stuff.
I have the entire Black Album, and I also have the 80 sets as well.
I was gonna
Like mashed up.
whistle Metallica, but I realized if I did that, YouTube's gonna detect the notes.
My favorite. What's your favorite
No, not
Metallica
really.
song?
People will actually like really poorly sing something, and they won't. Not many of them have gotten strikes.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite
Plus, I have a feeling.
Metallica right now has to be Wherever I May Roam.
Mine is mine's always been Master of Puppets probably, or what's the other one I listen to? I just listen to a lot of Metallica, honestly.
Is it just me, or does the Doom theme from the 1991 sound a lot like Master of Puppets?
It really does.
The Doom theme, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my father loved Doom.
Like,
To be fair, Doom slaps, so understandable.
Yeah. Well, be honest, Doom just screams up Metallica for some reason.
The entire soundtrack of Doom is metal, so.
Yeah. One of the funniest thing is, the person who made that, it's trying to reason it to be a Christian-based game.
Mick Gordon or the original Doom creator?
The original Doom creator, I believe. I'm not sure,
I mean,
actually.
to be fair, it kind of is. You're ripping apart demons.
Yes.
I mean, it is probably like Catholic, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. It literally is. Even in Doom Eternal, it still is, because you are fighting angels and demons at that point.
Yeah. Well,
But you're fighting angel.
Quote
Wait,
unquote angels.
really
They're
fighting
the
angels in Doom?
makers.
Fallen Angel. Well, speaking of music, I accidentally spent an entire hour just listening to a single 50-minute clip from a Chili Pepper song.
Understandable.
50
As someone who
minute
listens
clip
to
from a
music
song.
on
No,
repeat
50-second
forever.
clip. And it's not like a guitar solo. It's Anthony Kiedis singing.
After we wrap up recording, I'm gonna play a couple Bill Wirt songs because I want y'all to hear his music. It's very
Yeah.
chill.
Well,
It is. It's amazing.
Hi, Connor, what's our mug at?
1 minute 10.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of
An
garbage.
hour and 10?
Yeah.
What about we spend like another 10, 15 minutes on this, then we spend like another half hour just checking out music?
Wait,
Uh,
Connor, how long have we been recording?
We
I
could
was
an
like
hour 10.
an hour 30 minutes. I was hoping.
Yeah, that's a good length.
Yeah, I was thinking like an hour 15 if we wanted to cut it off short. But yeah, an hour and a half is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Or maybe if we like run out of things to talk about like a few minutes early. Because
Yo, can you put mid-roll ads on this, Connor?
No, I
If
can't because I don't make
he's
money.
not at
A
1K, he
thousand
doesn't
subs
have a
because you
million
unlock the
views.
power of ads.
wait,
Wait, Connor, don't you have a million views?
I have like 127,000 right now.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
damn! Don't
Connor.
we need Isn't it 1,000 subscribers and then you unlock
You need
advertisements?
you need
it's
so there's
1,000
two.
subscribers, and you also have to apply for a partnership with YouTube.
You need
Damn!
a
On
thousand
Twitch, you just need
subscribers.
100.
You need a
On Twitch, you just
thousand.
need
Oh my
100
god.
subs. I'm sorry, Connor. We literally go to speak at the same time every time. We have that issue in person too.
Well, but you also need 4,000 watch hours.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Connor,
On Twitch, you need 3 concurrent viewers.
I
That's
have
it.
your
And 100 followers for Twitch.
Connor, I have
Really?
your first
What
I
did you
only have
say?
I only have like 30 followers, and I have 4 concurrent viewers. I
You've had,
am not partner yet, but I do have subscribers and whatnot. It's weird.
yeah.
Who's your
Well, you
favorite
can get
anyway?
subs. That's just different than the actual advertisement side of things.
So what do you guys watch more anyway? Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube. I watch Twitch every so often for specific streamers like Astral Spiff or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
watch Spiff? Hello,
when
fellow Spig enjoyer.
Yes,
when
I am an average spitch enjoyer, or spig or spiff, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Astral spug, if you will.
yeah, most of my favorite YouTubers they mostly just stream on YouTube, and plus I honestly find streams to be kind of boring because I have ADHD, so it's kind of hard to get my attention. Like I only watched two of Connor's streams before, and that was because I was in both of them.
Yeah,
Uh,
you don't watch shit on my videos.
He
Well,
doesn't
you
even
also
comment
don't
on
read
your
my
videos.
book,
At
Connor.
least I comment on your videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I've
don't.
watched it.
Lean comments on like almost all my videos.
Okay, here's the deal: you read my book, I watch your videos.
Okay.
No, Zen comments on all your videos. If I have time, I check in and comment.
As
No,
someone who doesn't like reading, no. Turn into an audiobook and then maybe.
who can I get? No, you know who read my book? Morgan Freeman.
I was
Yeah, get
actually
him to
reading a
record an
book of
audiobook
his.
and then I'll listen to it, but I don't want to read.
Well, my book's probably not that good anyway.
I believe in you, Osiris.
Yes. I'll be completely honest. I'll explain the plot quickly. It's these kids who find out that the demigods who live in a rural town in Maine and they have to
How?
defeat Uranus and the main character also finds out that there's a Mexican drug lord who is
A
trying to
very
conquer the world.
slowly run story for your listeners.
Yeah. No, it's literally part of the summary. So it's my main inspirations for the book is Percy Jackson, Star Wars, and Breaking Bad.
I'm gonna say Percy
Breaking
Jackson.
Bad. What?
So they
It's a
have to
drug
defeat
cult.
my ass.
Yes.
You should look at the I'm trying to think of the 12 pantheons, because my stepdad and I talk a lot about the old gods and shit like that, because well, we're interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
And wait, I don't want to get too controversial here with what I'm gonna say.
Wait,
Because I
Connor, I
don't.
thought you said was like now was gonna be like a good time to wrap up or something like that.
An hour,
Oh.
30 minutes, he said.
Oh yeah, I thought we were like an hour and 40 minutes into recording.
What? No.
I don't want the internet to devour me, so I'm not.
You
So
can
I'm going
you
to.
can check on the on I'm sharing my screen. You can check how
I
far
check.
we're
Wait, where
Oh,
is it?
I'm gonna make something controversial. I
see
think that Greek
live
mythology.
uh
Um.
it says right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, I see it. All right. Cool.
Anyway, what we're gonna say controversial stuff. Good. I can say something good.
Oh, oh, yeah. Y'all, do y'all follow the Percy Jackson series at all? Or?
I've watched I watched The Lightning Thief a long time ago, but I honestly watched Harry Potter more.
Okay, you just offended all the Percy Jackson fans. They hate the movies.
I don't even know who
Oh,
Percy Jackson is. So
y'all hate the Percy Jackson movies. I read one of them. I watched one of the movies, thought it wasn't good, and watched Harry Potter instead.
Yeah,
I don't even know
the-
what a Percy Jackson is.
okay, let me explain it. Percy Jackson is this 12-year-old boy who lives with his mother and stepfather in Manhattan. He finds out that he's the son of the Greek god Poseidon, and he's accused of stealing the lightning thief. Wait, no, he's accused of being the lightning thief by Zeus, as someone has stolen his master boat. So
Hmm.
it's Greek mythology and Roman mythology, more so Greek mythology, kind of circulating to the modern world of 2005.
The modern world.
The modern world of 2005.
The modern world.
Honestly, Norse gods are cooler than Greek gods. Changed my mind.
Okay, Zeus is a jerk. Athena's cool. Hades is an emo. Apollo's egocentrical, and Kronos is a cannibal.
Hmm.
Uranus.
Okay, that doesn't change my mind. The Norse gods are cooler.
Wait,
There's
can we
a
talk
god.
about?
There's a god named Uranus. Do I have to explain more?
Yes,
There's a
because you
planet
know
named
what?
Uranus.
Yes, it was named after
Named
the god.
after the god. Most
I know it
most
was.
planets are named after gods. I think that's really stupid though, because that just makes their names less meaningful.
Pluto needs to be a planet again.
Is it
You
weird that I
can't
think
change my mind.
like Christian Catholic mythology is like pretty cool? Like the movies Constantine, it had he
I
like
like biblically accurate angels. They're cool.
I
Biblically accurate.
read
I'm gonna
up
put a
on
biblically accurate angel on my tree this year.
Good.
what is a biblically accurate angel? I've never seen one.
A
Check it up.
nightmare. Here, one moment. I'm sending an image in chat.
Are
I
you sending the eyeball one or are you sending the
many winged.
I'm sending the what's
are you
the
sending the
word?
eyeball one?
wait, what the
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck?
it's not the
what
cool eyeball one
what's the
though.
word? What's the name of them? I know it. What the fuck is the name? I
What?
know the
That
names of all the angels that actually
that
quote unquote
looks
exist.
like a really sick sci-fi villain.
Yes, those are biblically accurate angels. They're supposedly actually look like
What the fuck? They're
in
just
theory.
they're a planetoid of just eyes.
Yes. They are
That
eyes
Yes.
and rings. That one specifically is called the was it the chariot? No.
Angels seem to have biblically accurate angels seem to have a very
weird.
most of them seem to be themed around eyes.
Yes.
I assume
It
for them to be
depends. It
all
depends on
seeing.
which ones you're looking at, though, because there are different ones too. That is a throne. That is the image I sent. That is a throne. That is the name of them. There are 4 of them, supposedly around God, and they are basically his wheels that move him around and shit.
You know, it'd be a really cool religion. One based on potatoes.
Here's an image of the supposed angels that exist in heaven. There are 9 of them. Those are the 9
Oh,
species
yes.
of angels.
Reminds me of Greek mythology a lot.
See, so many of them are themed around eyes.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to send you what I think the true
Like
God should.
seraphim and thrones. Like,
Are you ready to see what the true God should be?
Seraphims
A
are cool as
potato.
shit, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
Actually,
my
Wow.
guys,
God.
you got it all wrong. The true God is a chair. A wooden chair.
Yes.
Yes, yes. If I had nitro, I would
Yeah,
spam you
it's a
very
wheelie chair.
much.
It's a wheelie chair. That's why the thrones exist.
Well, I think before we should leave, we should kind of finish up talking about usernames, like because colonized usernames are references. I don't know about your
Oh,
guys' too.
Mine's just my artist tag. This is just the tag I use for art and shit.
Yeah.
I
Man,
just came up with mine on a whim for another online art or another online chat site,
Yeah.
and I thought it
Well,
was funny. So
yeah. I'm kind of testing my notes, see how I like it, but mine is usually Osiris Gaming, which is
Mhm.
kind of the name that I kind of like commonly use. I'm having the hiccup, sorry. I kind of use Osiris. It's kind of like a nickname, like from a college program I went to.
Weird.
And my new name, Monarchy of Roses, is a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
of course.
Yeah, from the album I'm With You. It's a really good freaking song. It's one of the best, in my opinion. It was also the only user name I could think of that was a song that sounded good that Connor didn't take. So, what about yours, Connor? Fear Factory.
I thought you were talking about Fear Factory or Cynical Portal. Which one?
Well, why don't you talk Discord name first, then YouTube name?
Okay, my Discord name is Fear Factory because um, it was my favorite metal band at the time, and the username Fear Factory was already taken. But if you replace the zero, sorry, the O with a zero, it still says Fear Factory. So, yeah,
I honestly,
we're really already 10,000 Fear Factories.
there are.
I'm trying to think of what else we
There's
could talk
ten
about
thousand
after.
Fear Factories.
oh,
Well,
yeah,
if the name was already taken, that means there was 10,000 of them.
I feel like the next episode should be centered around like angelic beings and deities and shit like that. I think that'd be cool.
just an hour and a half just talking about angelic shit.
Not just angelic shit, but other religions, energy, how energy works in the reality, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because like my stepdad and I have talked about it a lot, and well, I personally
Wait,
believe that this is just a
I thought,
teaser for next episode, I guess. But
maybe. Who knows?
I maybe, but I believe that that
What are you gonna say?
ghosts and demons that
I thought one of our
exist are
content rules
created.
was like no religion and whatnot.
Well,
No,
Oh,
it was no politics. This doesn't
well,
Yeah,
count.
but there
It's
was
no.
another one.
I think religion to a point, like talking about the cultural side of it,
well. If we're talking
becomes
about
Yeah,
mythology, then it's like fine. Like
yeah,
gods,
because
Egyptian gods, Greek gods. You know.
yeah, like as long
this
as we
is
keep it just at like a base value, like talking about the culture side of it, like the
yeah.
Mhm.
history of, like, for example, we're talking about biblically accurate angels. I think that's fine if we talk about that because there's a difference between talking and preaching about any subject. And I
Exactly.
think
Like
if we talk about it just like base fact, then I
here.
think that's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna continue my little teaser for next episode if we do talk about this in next episode. Me and my stepdad have spoken about energy and how it affects reality, and we believe that, or I believe, I don't know about him because we haven't talked about it as much, but I believe that energy throughout time manifests in forms. Like you can have a positive energy form in the form of like a spirit of a dead of a past loved one because you are grieving about them, you're more likely to see apparitions of them. And I believe demons are collections of negative energy over time that eventually gains consciousness because consciousness is a form of energy that exists within our minds.
Oh, you actually just gave me an idea for my book, actually, when you mentioned that.
Nice. If you want more information, look up tulpas because that's what they are.
Yeah, because for my idea for the book, power could
Those are
be,
scary, man.
yeah,
Sorry.
power could be to kind of make what's the negative energy around, like emotional wise, of like a battlefield, and make like a horrifying monster based on that. Not like an actual monster, but like a appla like
An
appellation of,
apparition.
yes,
Yeah,
thank you. Of
you're
like
welcome.
based on everyone's fears, like control it and manipulate and play it, mold it.
Well,
That's
I mean, technically, that's what already happens. That's called a demon, my friend, or
yeah,
a dark entity.
yeah. But the difference is it won't be real. It won't like actually exist. It'll be like a trick of the mind.
Hey,
Yeah.
boys,
The
we
difference
should
between
just
tulpas
last
and
4 minutes to wrap it up.
Yeah,
oh
well,
yeah,
I think we're already wrapping it up because we're talking about the next episode. But
yeah.
yeah,
This is all stuff we'll continue next time about this interesting conversations.
yeah, um, yeah. I think this has been a pretty interesting podcast. We seemed to be
I'll
interested in
invite Colin
potatoes.
next time. I think I didn't invite him this time because it was short notice, and
Yeah, in the test
Yeah.
run.
yeah. So, and I just want to see if he'd be
Oh,
interested in it because he kind of does
yeah,
his own
but
thing. So
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin
but
is just Colin.
yeah,
yeah,
but I think this is kind of like the best timing of the year because the holidays are coming up. Because isn't
that's
like
true.
next week Christmas, or like the week after next?
It's
Something like
next
that.
week.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was saying that's the
yeah,
14th,
yeah. Well, I'm thinking
a
what
week
we
and a
could
half.
do is kind of like wait until January to see kind of like how this goes. Because after January, there's like maybe a couple holidays. Yeah, last final thing top up, top up on before we head
It
off
doesn't have
is
to be exactly 1 minute 30 seconds. Like, don't worry about it.
yeah,
Just like
yeah,
roughly.
but
I mean, an hour
yeah,
and 30
but
minutes.
yeah, a minute 30. Last thing I
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
talk about is the calendar. You notice January and February there's like what, maybe two holidays, and each month you kind of have like a holiday each. But then you have the last couple months of the year, like after Halloween, you have like, oh, holiday every other week. Because yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
well,
Hanukkah, New Year's Eve.
I
Like
personally don't count. I don't count Thanksgiving as a holiday. It's a get together. That's it. It's not a
I kind of
holiday though.
count it as a holiday because it's one of the few days a year that everything's closed.
I personally, yeah, but I more so see holidays as like more spiritual than just
Mm,
eat
Well,
food.
I see holidays as a broad term because there's like spiritual holidays, cultural holidays, and family holidays. Like
Yeah.
I
There's
can
also
name a
vacation.
yes. Then there's
Vacation holiday.
vacation holidays. Like I can name a couple examples from the first thing I mentioned. There's spiritual holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, stuff like that.
Easter actually would be a
Yeah,
spiritual thing.
actually, Easter's kind of like a mix because there's like the Christianity version of Easter, and there's like Easter, which is also a family together.
Did you know that
I think
originally
Easter is
Easter
just
was?
like,
You know what? I'm not gonna bring this up because you'll ruin the holiday for everyone, and I don't
Huh.
want to do
Halloween,
that yet.
Yeah,
I remember Halloween is like Mexican origin. Like there's some.
Yeah, Day of the
Mexican-
Dead.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
more
Dia de los
cultural.
Muertos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's more cultural holiday than anything.
I could ruin Easter for everyone in this call, but I will refrain.
Yes, thank you. And for everyone talking. Well, I think that, well, finish up my idea. There's cultural holidays, which for us is Veterans Day, Patriots Day, 4th of July, because that's patriotism is high in American culture. Then there's kind of like,
America.
then there's
View America today.
then there's kind of like
America.
family holidays, which is kind of like Easter and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And New Year's Day. And that's kind of like there's some holidays like Easter and Christmas that kind of like fall under multiple. Because Christmas, half of it is like religion, then the other half is getting with family. But it's also cultural as well, giving back to others.
I think we should wrap up now.
Yeah,
We might. But
yeah,
we don't have to. We can go a bit above or below the half-hour mark, can't we?
Exactly. Yeah.
just like into we think it's a good time, but I think that we are just about done. So why don't we set the outro for the first episode?
Well,
I think
each of you guys
pretty well.
talk about what you like liked in the
Yep.
stream and what you want in the next stream.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
liked,
that's about it.
yeah, I liked how we fixated on potatoes for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So commenters, tell us what you want us. Leave suggestions for more, more podcast topics for future
Yeah.
episodes.
And tell us like some of the staple moments of this. Tell us like some of your favorite
Also,
moments on the podcast.
like and subscribe. I'm gonna do the classic YouTuber thing. Remember to subscribe so Connor can get to
Yeah.
1,000 subs.
Yes. If there's 10
Yeah.
comments before next video, I will bring in a potato.
Okay.
Yes, and I will do nothing.
No, even better. If we get to 10 comments, I will give Connor a potato.
No, show your Demigorgon toys butthole on camera.
What? What? What?
Like
Wait,
Resident Evil figure.
What?
No, the guy with the brain, the thing with
Yeah,
the brain.
he's a licker, not
Yeah.
a Demogorgon.
Yeah, you said they have its butt, so
What the fuck?
Wait, are we
This is
talking about the D&D Demogorgon, or are we talking about the Stranger Things
I'm
Demogorgon?
not talking about a Demogorgon. I'm talking about a licker. This guy.
oh,
What
okay.
the
What is that?
Yeah, look, he has a butthole.
What
Yeah,
the
butthole,
fuck?
butthole reveal in the next.
Whoa.
You can't say that.
I'm just kidding.
That wraps it up. That's Connor, everybody.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
end it right there. I want you to cut it off after
Yeah.
you say
Just,
butthole
just cut
reveal.
off the whole podcast episode right there.
Yeah.
Butthole reveal next episode. Cut. That's it.
All right. Well, wait. Let's all say good. Let's all say like bye bye at the same time, and then like cut off the episode right there.
I'm
All
bad
right,
at that.
Three,
So you all
2,
just do it.
1. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.